Sophie is our fifth baby, and we were fortunate to have four very healthy children before her, all heart healthy. So this was all new territory for us. And the OBGYN who gave us the initial diagnosis, she was going to be able to get us in with Hopkins the following day.
She was diagnosed with truncus arteriosus type 1 or common arterial trunk.
Within those few hours between the first appointment and meeting with Dr. Cuddy the following day, we did some research on truncus, but of course we were very nervous going in, and we left feeling really positive and amazing about the prognosis.
The greatest thing about Dr. Ravix coming in is he basically said that, don't worry, Sophie's going to be fine. She's going to be playing soccer with her grandchildren, and we've got it from here. And that was really a touching moment for us.
After Sophie was born, she was initially taken to the pediatric cardiology ICU so that she could be monitored for the first several days of her life before her surgery. They really facilitated bonding. I was able to breastfeed. I was able to hold her as much as possible. And I felt like all of the nurses and doctors made the time to not only physically take care of Sophie, but also take care of us as parents emotionally. We were completely prepared for the fact that Sophia was going to come back from surgery, with an open chest and having a lot of tubes and lines. As the surgery was coming to an end, she was not able to come off of bypass, and that she was going to have to come back on life support.
We knew when she was born that she would need surgery within the first week or so of life. And then within the category of complicated heart disease, hers was extra complicated, as she had only a single coronary artery. Most children are born with two, and she had one.
Then later, as she was recovering into the night and in the early hours of the next morning, she was struggling more than they had expected.
As we tried to separate from the bypass machine and come out of the operating room, and because of that, she had to come out on a form of cardiac and respiratory support, life support, called ECMO, a machine that essentially does the work of the heart and the lungs to give more time for recovery and repair. Our team was unsatisfied. Is there anything that we could do differently? Is there something that we could do better? And that was a life-saving decision for her, because then she went back and we were able to rework the repair around this single coronary to give her heart better function and give her a better chance. And I really see that as a strength, because we will stop at nothing.
And very early the next morning, we got a call that she made it through the second surgery. She was still on life support. So we came back to the hospital in the wee hours of the morning.
Being able to talk to them and seeing them work. And we at the time knew that she had a 50-50 shot of living. But, we felt assured that she's in the best care possible with this team that was working on her. And it's really humbling to see that.
One of the hardest parts for us as parents, I think, was making it through those next 11 days that she continued to be on ECMO. And every day we got more glimmers of hope. She was able to stay off life support. And even though we still had a long journey ahead of us after that with a prolonged intubation and feeding issues, we were still there for several weeks after that. But that was a big turning point, knowing that, okay, her heart is recovering and she's going to be okay.
Sophie's future is really bright. I see her in clinic every month, and she's an adorable little baby who loves playing. She's very interactive. She is thriving.
Now 7 months old and sitting up and babbling and meeting milestones is really a miracle. There are no words that can express the gratitude that we have. We'll never ever forget what they did for Sophia and for our family to carry us through that time and to save her life. And we will always remember them, and we will be grateful every day.